Hi, good morning.
Yes, good morning. Welcome back again to my class. Can you
Mhm.
hear and see me well?
Yes, I can, but my camera is not working, I guess. So
Yeah, I think so. It's not working because I can't see
let
you.
me reconnect.
Mm,
My camera still doesn't working.
Hello, can you hear
Hello,
me?
hello. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, I can.
okay. The camera is still not working, but it's
Yeah.
okay as long as I can hear your
Okay,
voice,
okay.
no
Sorry for
problem.
that. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, how are you today?
Today I'm good. I'm good, and
Mm,
I got up really earlier than usual
usual.
because my dog, I can say, woke me up. So.
Oh, I see. So, do you usually get up around what time?
Around usually it's around 6, but today
Mm.
it's about 5 a.m.
Oh, I see. It's too early. Okay. So, but maybe to get up early,
Hmm.
people might be more productive.
Yes. Yeah, like
Yeah.
this kind of so taking the English lesson in
Yeah.
the morning is I can make my life productive more.
Exactly.
Uh,
Uh-uh. Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, let's start to our lesson. Okay.
yeah,
So,
let's go.
Okay, so you chose this time daily news study with the lesson title New Research Shows Many Old Ideas About Work May Not Be True. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so let's move on to words and phrases. This time, what audio would you prefer to listen, US or
Proof for
UK?
yeah, US.
Okay, and please repeat after the audio.
Extroversion,
Extroversion.
Okay, it is a noun, the quality of being outgoing and socially confident. For example, please repeat. Her natural extroversion made networking events easier for her.
Her natural extroversion made networking events easier for her.
Okay, next.
substantiate,
Substantiate.
Okay, it is a verb, provide evidence to support or prove. For example, researchers use data to substantiate the claim.
Researchers use the data to substantiate the claim.
Okay, next.
collaborative,
Collaborative.
Okay, it is an adjective involving two or more people working together. For example, the team created a collaborative project for students.
The team created a collaborative project for students.
Perfect. Next.
replicability,
Replicability.
Okay, it is a noun, the ability to obtain the same results again. For example, good method are necessary for the replicability of the experiment.
Good methods are necessary for the replicability of the experiment.
Okay, next.
substitute,
Substitute.
Okay, it is a verb to use something instead of another thing. For example, many people substitute water for sugary drinks.
Many people substitute water for sugary drinks.
Okay, do you have any question about words and phrases?
No question so far, thank you.
Okay, so let's move on to comprehension. I will read its question twice before the audio. Number one, what did the 2012 study suggest about extroverts and their institutions? What did the 2012 study suggest about extroverts and their institutions? Number two, what did researchers find when they recreated the study across six universities? What did researchers find when they recreated the study across six universities? Number three, why is replicability essential according to the article? Why is replicability essential according to the article? So now this time, let's listen to the audio. It starts now.
New research shows many old ideas about work may not be true. Large-scale efforts to replicate social science studies show that many previously accepted findings on personality and workplace behavior cannot be consistently reproduced. A 2012 study suggested a strong emotional link between extroverts and their institutions. This influenced corporate design trends like open offices and employee perks. A team of researchers attempted to recreate this study across 6 different universities. They found no data to support the claim that extroversion predicts emotional attachment. The new results did not substantiate the original conclusions. This forms part of a greater collaborative effort. The team examined thousands of scientific papers published between 2009 and 2018. They used 865 collaborators and funding from a federal agency to look at nearly 3,900 studies and attempt to replicate 164 of them. The success rate for reproducing study results remains low and falls below half of the attempted cases. Data from 2015 showed a 39% success rate for 100 studies, while the recent project resulted in a 49% success rate. Replicability is essential for turning specific observations into general reliable knowledge. The lead researcher explains that scientific claims must hold true across different instances, such as dietary habits and health outcomes. Findings published in the journal Nature indicate that artificial intelligence currently lacks the reliability to substitute for human evaluation or physical replication.
Okay, do you want to listen again or
Yeah,
no?
let me listen again, please.
Okay, one more time. The same audio US?
Yeah, it's the same audio. Yeah.
Okay.
New research shows many old ideas about work may not be true. Large-scale efforts to replicate social science studies show that many previously accepted findings on personality and workplace behavior cannot be consistently reproduced. A 2012 study suggested a strong emotional link between extroverts and their institutions. This influenced corporate design trends like open offices and employee perks. A team of researchers attempted to recreate this study across 6 different universities. They found no data to support the claim that extroversion predicts emotional attachment. The new results did not substantiate the original conclusions. This forms part of a greater collaborative effort. The team examined thousands of scientific papers published between 2009 and 2018. They used 865 collaborators and funding from a federal agency to look at nearly 3,900 studies and attempt to replicate 164 of them. The success rate for reproducing study results remains low and falls below half of the attempted cases. Data from 2015 showed a 39% success rate for 100 studies, while the recent project resulted in a 49% success rate. Replicability is essential for turning specific observations into general reliable knowledge. The lead researcher explains that scientific claims must hold true across different instances, such as dietary habits and health outcomes. Findings published in the journal Nature indicate that artificial intelligence currently lacks the reliability to substitute for human evaluation or physical replication.
Okay, are you good
Yeah,
now?
I'm good now.
Okay, so let's have number one. What did the 2012 study suggest about extroverts and their institutions?
It suggested a strong emotional link between extroverts and their institutions.
Okay, it suggested emotional link. Good job, that was correct. Okay, next, number two. What did researchers find when they recreated the study across six universities?
They found no data to support the claim that extroversion predicts emotional attachment.
Okay, correct. Good job. Next, let's have number three. Why is replicability essential according to the article?
It is essential because it turns specific observation into general reliable knowledge.
Okay, correct. Okay, good job. You've got all the correct answers. So, congratulations. Do you have any question?
No questions so far.
Okay, so let's proceed. Please read out the article.
Yeah. New research shows many old ideas about work may not be true. Large-scale efforts to replicate social science studies show that many previously accepted findings on personality and workplace behavior cannot be consistently reproduced. A 2012 study suggested a strong emotional link between extroverts and their institutions. This influenced corporate design trends like open offices and employee perks. A team of researchers attempted to recreate this study across 6 different universities. They found no data to support the claim that extroversion predicts emotional attachment. The new results did not substanti- substantiate the original conclusions. This form spurred up a greater collaborative effort. The team examined thousands of scientific papers published between 2009 and 2018. They used 865 collaborators and funding from a federal agency to look at nearly 3,900 studies and attempt to replicate 164 of them. The success rate for reproducing study results remains low and falls below half of the attempted cases. Data from 2015 showed a 39% success rate for 100 studies, while the recent project resulted in a 49% success rate. Replicability is essential for turning specific observations into general, reliable knowledge. The lead researcher explains that scientific claims must hold true across different instances, such as dietary habits and health outcomes. Findings published in the journal Nature indicate that artificial intelligence currently lacks the reliability to substitute for human evaluation or physical replication.
Okay, very good. So thank you so much for reading the article aloud quickly. So you have a good speed while reading to the article. So yeah, do you have any question related to the article or
No
any?
questions so far, thank you.
Okay, so this is an interesting topic indeed. So let's move on to discussion and let's discuss the following.
Yeah,
Okay, let's have number one. Have you ever changed your work style after later learning advice was unreliable?
later learning advice was unreliable. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Uh, mm, well, I'm not sure, but if I can, mm, if I knew that some advices are yeah unreliable, I I change my work style, but in my experience, I have never changed my work style because I didn't face such kind of, I can say, the situation where the advice was unreliable.
Mm-mm. But do you know someone who's who changed their work style?
Mm, I don't know. Yeah, because I'm not sure. Someone's, I can say, my colleagues'
Mm,
learning style or work style
mm,
in general, because we work remotely and
ah,
yeah, that the behavior I can
mm,
see is in the meeting or
mm,
I can say the way how mm, they converse with customers sometimes. So I can see the tip of the iceberg, only
mm,
just the tip of iceberg. So I'm not sure what they are doing behind the scenes
mm,
in general.
mm, mm. But yeah, because I think so every individual has their own preference the way they perform to their job,
Mm-mm.
right?
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
the sharing that kind of the perspectives or it is very, can I say, informative, I guess.
Mm,
But I didn't have such kind of chances.
Mm. Okay, since you work remotely, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Mm. So do you prefer working remotely or which do you prefer better? Working remotely or going to the office?
I prefer working remotely because I have a dog and I need to take care of my dog in the morning and in the
Mm.
evening. Yeah, so just after my work, I take
Mm.
part to work and yeah, so I can say it's a commuting consumes my time.
Mm.
Mm,
So you
So
can
yeah, but,
save.
but the, in the office I can work productively sometime because I don't have any, how can I say, surroundings in my room
Mm.
uh, that make that make me distracted.
Distract.
So yeah, and the free drinks and free coffee are available in the office. So yeah, that is my motivation
Mm.
to go there. That
Mm-mm.
prompt me to go there. But yeah, mm, I can say horizontal table. I'm not. I don't. I rarely commute to the office.
Mm. So you can save travel time when you work remotely,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
Mm-mm. And I think it's good also to save energy or fuel or
Yeah,
gas
yeah,
in the
yeah.
office.
So especially in summer, the commuting is very tough because the trains are packed with people and the
Crowded.
temperatures are so hot.
Mm.
I easily get sweat.
Mm.
That which means I feel really frustrated just
Mm.
before
Mm.
arriving at the office.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that hinders me from productive work.
I see. Okay. Well, anyway, thank you so much for sharing about that. So, would you like to check the sample answer or let's skip this part?
Let's get
Okay. So, let's have question number two. Okay. When making decisions, do you usually A, trust popular work advice or B, trust your own experience?
popular and what good was Hmm. At the at first, I trust popular work advice because I have no, I can say, mm, if I have no information to follow, yeah, I just what all it takes is to just follow the popular work advice. Yeah, I cling on the work advice generally, but after that or with the experience of a few years of the work, I can find out what I should do, and yeah, I can yeah acquire if I can acquire the network with people who have been working at the same position for long period, I can get more practical advices from them. Yes, so but until then, the only I can say practice is I can cling on or yeah popular advices.
So, when it comes to job, do you often ask advice or prefer your own experience?
Um, mm, both of them.
Mm, balance.
Yeah, balance. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I think it's good as well. Taking advice from others is not as bad as the other people think because there might be, I mean, it is possible to like a small risk when you ask for an advice from others, especially like senior
Mm,
coworker
yeah, yeah,
who
yeah.
already have many experiences than
Yeah, if I have the chance
mm,
to have the mentor or mentee, so
mm,
I go for it. But
mm,
if that is not possible,
mm,
I just find out my way to go.
mm, mm. Yeah, but it's not bad if you wanted to use or to choose B because you work remotely, so you are becoming more independent,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. True.
right?
Mm,
And you are willingness to learn, so why not?
yeah.
Okay, so you said it's you need a balance, and I
Mm.
agree with that as well. Okay, so let's have number three. What small daily habit helps you check whether advice really works?
Oh, daily habit. Mm. It's a difficult question. Yeah, so because if I got the advice from someone I I can say integrate, I try to follow that advice. So yeah, but nowadays I can easily consult AI. So AI is my I can say the closest teacher and mentor. So every single time I have every single time when I have some difficulties and problems and blockers, I consult AI at first, and I can get I can say easiest and fastest uh, advice from them. And yeah, so to check whether advice from AI really works. Um, I can say I consult the other AI again.
Oh, second opinion from another AI.
Yes, and so if I get one advice from AI, I ask the answer, are the advices correct or not? I consult the other AI
Mm,
to find out the advice from the first advice is correct or not.
mm.
Mm.
So if it's reliable or not.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So please review this advice
Mm-mm.
is true
Oh,
or yeah,
mm-mm.
or not. So mm.
L like, for example, what AI do you usually use or ask for an advice at first?
Like ChatGPT or yeah, Gemini.
Mm,
Yeah, I I use Android phone. I replaced my iPhone into Android phone recently. So yeah, that is really I can say familiar. That is the Android phone is very close to Gemini system. So yeah, first I consult Gemini.
so I am wondering, what is the difference between Gemini and ChatGPT?
The how can I say the AI model behind the scenes are very different. So the process, I mean, so yeah, the difference comes down to how they how the models how
Mm.
AIs were trained
Or respond?
trained
Or
so
trained?
trained so
Mm,
to be able to answer reply the user's input
mm,
they have to I can say they need the training process in advance ahead of time so by doing so they can infer the answer for the queries from users you know so the process of training or learning is very yeah different from each other.
so the newest feature of AI now is Gemini, right?
It depends. So because new models, or I can say, new models hit the street every month or every quarter.
Mm,
So each provider roll out a new model. So like quarterly or monthly.
mm,
So it's difficult to say which model is newer.
mm. I see. But the two, I mean, these two, where you've been using it since then for asking for
Mm,
advice.
yeah.
Mm, I see. I've never used Gemini. I only use ChatGPT often.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is, yeah,
Yeah, but we don't
generally
have
they
enough
are,
time.
yeah, how can I say, close.
Yeah, but we don't have enough time. Thank you
Yeah.